Greetings, my fellow travelers. We are on a planet called Turk X20. It is in the same system as the fifth rendezvous for Relic Redux expedition. And this is for the Written in Stone milestone. Investigate memory stones. Now, I just marked one. The first time I was on this world and I end up dismissing out of hand a video that I'd seen was the scanner for some reason was not picking up the stone at all. You know, where you get the yellow warning lines that you're drifting too far away from the target. That's embarrassing. I thought I tagged the damn thing. Oh well, let's park it over here and scan again. That's to everyone's advantage. Suffice to say that even with the best of guides, if scanning equipment doesn't work properly, it's kind of hard to find things. And boy, is this planet lousy with sentinels. So I overshot. There it is. Fuck. Okay, go land on the pile of rocks right behind you. Oh yeah, this thing hovers the same way some people do stop signs. Not at all. Now, what I had not realized before just a few moments ago is you don't unlock any of the structures other than scanning the stones. I don't remember seeing them at the anomaly, the vendor for parts. Okay, I refrained from swearing in my native French. Just barely. It's a volume thing. Don't want to get carried away swearing into the controller's microphone. Yeah, so all these things you can unlock by scanning the other guy. Although the irony is you can't unlock them. Kind of intriguing. But there it is. It, in some ways, looks like these rune structures equivalent of a knowledge stone, except for the fact that it hovers and rotates slowly, for those of you who've never seen one. And I figured it's more important to know where you can find it than what it is that the actual image does. You know, after all, if the scanner works, then you don't need to know what you're looking for. It'll literally scan you there. Of course, if it doesn't work, then you're left to do what I did yesterday, which is wander around this planet, going from one chunk of rock to the next, going, are you a memory stone? Do you remember who I am? What is the meaning of life? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, Gex, Vikings, and Korvax of all age is the location and appearance of memory stones, for those of you who are struggling. So, to reiterate and to repeat, written in stone, investigate memory stones, i.e. scan 3, or actually just go up and respond to the prompt. It's in the Turk 120, on the Turk 120 planet, which is in the Olingan system, which is literally the location of the last, I'd be misremembering, I think it's this one, the last rendezvous for the Redux Relics expedition. And for those of you who really, really want it, wrong button. The glyphs are eclipse, face, balloon, sunrise, scarabs, pyramid, eclipse, boat, rocket or shuttle, and scarab. And the hazardous plants must die. Frankly, I have actually found a positive for these things. Yes, when you're doing a Redux expedition or you're working on, a harder setting, you don't have access to oxygen, either because you don't have the funds or you don't have the means of extracting it. They do provide you with an abundance of oxygen. Very small consolation for somebody who's playing on survival and gets himself poisoned to death. But, silver lining. So I'm wrapping this up very shortly, my fellow travelers. Just try to get out of the storm. But I do believe we're at the very, very end. Okay. 30 bronze times 10. Yeah, the funny thing is, I don't get this reward. How about getting 10 building parts unlocked, and maybe 5 or 6 prepackaged of each? So there you are doing an expedition as your first game through or playthrough, either a save or playing No Man's Sky at all, and you get 30 bronze, which I can't remember ever being prompted to use 30 bronze to build anything. So it's got a sellable value. Great. But, sorry. Because check the environment. What helps you more? A prefab habitat or 30 bronze? Just saying. All right, and we now have the title excavator. Relic decal plans and relic banner. Yes. I can proudly fly the banner. Da-da-da-da. The irony is I'm not going to return to the space anomaly. I'm going to return to the one base I started building. Empty the stuff from the vault that I installed. Because some of it I will want to bring back to the main save. And that's all she wrote, folks. There's a lot of good diets out there. I think the mistake I made is I researched that specific topic and literally found one guide for the current expedition or current version of the expedition, and all the other ones were for the full-fledged expeditions 7-8 months ago. And consequently, it didn't help because, it's like, I'm sorry, those worlds are nowhere near the path of the expedition, this version. And of course, I just love people just walking around, not saying anything, going somewhere, and you don't know where, when, where, how. The only thing I benefited from those was the person had scanned the area, so they had the response from the scanner, which told me something was very wrong, like playthrough the day before. So that started to be a bit of a rambling video, so I wish you a fond farewell, my fellow travelers. Take care.
This is the end, beautiful friend.